Good morning and thank you for joining me here on The News Now. I'm Harley Strickland bringing you some of today's top stories. And we do want to start with some breaking news. We just received this press release into the newsroom this morning, and I want to read some of this to you as we're gathering these details. Yesterday, the GBI arrested former Richmond Hill Police Department officer Jeffrey Allen Almond Jr., who is 24 years old, on charges of aggravated sexual battery and aggravated child molestation. Now, the GBI was requested by the chief of police earlier this month to investigate an allegation made against the 24-year-old of sexual misconduct. Of course, the GBI is continuing to investigate this, and the investigation is active and ongoing. Of course, we will continue to follow this story and bring you the latest today on air and online. If you would like more information right now, you can go to our website, WTOC.com, or the WTOC app and pull this story up and read more information about it. And of course, again, we will continue to follow this story, bring you those updates on air and online. I do want to remind you, if you're just now joining us, you can ask questions and leave comments only on our Facebook live stream. Of course, we're streaming on Amazon Fire, Roku, WTOC.com, WTOC app, all of those, but you can only comment and communicate with me live here on the WTOC Facebook page, that live stream. I can see some of your comments already coming in this morning, so people saying hello and waving. I want to thank you for joining us, and again, you can leave those comments and questions there on that Facebook live stream. Well, the three-day Labor Day holiday weekend is upon us. The TripAdvisor says it expects 23% of people to travel this Labor Day holiday, and we may see more of those travelers here in our area because nearly half of the people are expected to travel to the beach. A quarter of them will visit a city, and 18% will book getaways in the mountains, and 13% will head to the lake. For many, it's going to be a long holiday weekend filled with plenty of fun. If your plans for the weekend include the beach, you'll need to remember to play it safe. Despite the warning signs, a group of beach goers made it to a sandbar located on the southern tip of Tybee earlier this month. And when the tide came in, it caused the sandbar to disappear. 2 men drowned while 1 made it back to shore. Of course, Tybee lifeguards will be at their stands keeping a close eye on the water. Beachgoers need to remember to pay attention to the flags, which tell you about potential hazards if you are going out in the water. During last year's Labor Day weekend, lifeguards were flying purple flags, which means a marine animal issue. Swimmers were having to dodge jellyfish and stingrays that were out in the water. Tybee lifeguards are also reported an issue with jellyfish earlier this month, so you'll want to be mindful of that. And if you make your way a little further north or south on Tybee Beach, remember that you must swim at your own risk. There are several warning signs posted reminding swimmers what to watch out for. So be careful out there, but have a fun weekend on the beach, and hopefully that weather, this good weather, will stick around for that. And of course, we have that weather update coming up today on our digital platforms at 11 for you. If you have plans to hit the road this Labor Day holiday, AAA is predicting gas prices will begin to drift lower. The nation's average currently stands at about $2.84 a gallon for regular gas, but that should come down by at least 13 cents in the coming weeks. Relief at the pump is expected as crude oil prices trend lower and refineries switch to winter blend fuel, which is cheaper to produce than summer blends. And airlines hoping to cash in on end of summer travel fever. Looking outside, you can see some airport video here for you. Norwegian Air is offering fares from the U.S. to Europe and other global destinations for under $100. For instance, one-way flights from New York to some cities in France are just about $69. Newark to Paris is a little more than $129, and you can purchase tickets until September 5th for travel between October and March. So if you want to travel away, there's some good flight deals. You can go on there and maybe get a flight somewhere. New video shows a man's pants catching on fire while he was shopping for a TV. This surveillance video from HDTV store in California shows the moments of the blast. Without warning, an e-cigarette exploded in his pants. The electric pen is an alternative for many smokers, but when they fail, the outcome can be severe. Some explosions resulting in lawsuits and huge medical bills. One local vape shop owner says most malfunctions can be avoided.
Sometimes you'll put your vape in your pocket without turning it off. Usually it's 5 clicks and it can self-fire.
Kraft says they haven't lost any business, but she encourages all customers to research the proper use before they buy one. Well, Senator John McCain will lie in state at the Capitol building today, following a ceremony where many of his former colleagues are set to speak. A funeral for McCain will be held at the National Cathedral tomorrow, with a private ceremony and burial on Sunday at the U.S. Naval Academy. Services are planned today to honor the Queen of Soul. Aretha Franklin died earlier this month after a battle with pancreatic cancer. Organizers of Franklin's funeral in Detroit says they want everyone who attends to leave with a spiritual awakening. The bishop leading the service says it will be full of spirit, even with the all-star lineup. Speakers will include former President Bill Clinton and Reverend Jesse Jackson. There will also be performances by Stevie Wonder, Ariana Grande, and Jennifer Hudson, just to name a few. And you can watch hours of programming honoring her life and legacy this morning. At 9 a.m., Bounce TV began airing the special celebrating the Queen of Soul. Again, you can catch that right now on Bounce TV. If you're looking for an excuse to take a furry friend home this weekend, well, you're in luck. Chatham County Animal Services will host a no-fee adoption event this weekend. Shelters workers say they have many wonderful cats, kittens, and dogs that are looking for forever homes. All adoptions include age-appropriate vaccinations, heartworm, spay and neuter, and a microchip with free lifetime registration. The adoption event will be Saturday and Sunday from 1 o'clock to 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon at their location on Sally Mood Drive. Of course, this is from 1 until 4:30. You can see that information there on your screen. If you would like more information about this, we do have a story up on WTOC.com and the app for you to get that information off of there. And we've got some big Labor Day events coming up this weekend in Savannah. Today, Service Brewing is partnering with Ghost Coast to raise money for the Humane Society. The Craft Beer Fest also continues this weekend. All this leads up to the biggest event Sunday when Tybee Island hosts its Labor Day Beach Bash. To find out more about the different events taking place, just head over to the Savannah Weekend website or mobile app for more information. Of course, that is where you go right there to find that information. You can go on there, and of course, not only for this weekend, but other weekends you can find information, and it's always great and fun events going on in Savannah. Well, we will take a live look outside. Speaking of Tybee Island, our live look at Tybee Island right now. It looks like some gorgeous weather out there today. Hopefully it sticks around for this Labor Day holiday weekend so you can enjoy the beach or wherever you're going, lake, beach, flying somewhere, wherever it may be. We hope it sticks around. And of course, we will have that weather update coming up here at 11 for you. And of course, you can do just like here on the News Now. You can ask questions and communicate and ask about your city. Let's see. Let's see here. Everyone just saying good morning. Let's see. Good morning. People waving. Thank you for joining me this morning. I don't see any questions right now, so that's good. Maybe I answered everything for you. But again, that weather update coming up at 11 for you. And of course, we'll have more The News Now coming up later this afternoon. Have a great day.